to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. I teach mainly pregnancy and postnatal content. I also teach a lot of vinyasa flow, restorative, calming yoga sequences. So if any of those things are of interest to you, do stick around, hit subscribe to join the Lemon Yoga family, and let's get started with today's video. So when I was 37 weeks pregnant, I taught my very last pregnancy yoga class that evening, and then during that night I went into labour. Totally unexpected. It was only 37 weeks, so I really thought I'd have at least another 3, maybe 5 weeks to go. So I thought I would share with you guys exactly what I did in that last class, all the poses that I think really helped bring on my labour naturally. Of course, this doesn't mean that this video is definitely going to work for your body in this moment. All of our bodies are very different, all of our pregnancies are very different, and also babies will come when they are ready, so it just might not be your baby's time yet. Having said all of that, even if this video today doesn't make you go into labour, these poses, everything we do in this video is really great prep for getting the body prepared and ready for a natural labour. So if that is your aim, if you want to give birth naturally, whether you've done it before, this is your first, you're going for a VBAC, then this is the place for you. And remember, if it doesn't happen after this video, please don't stop. The more inactive we are, the less likely we are to get things started. We want to keep going with these movements. So as much as you can every day, a few times a day, take your favourite exercise from this video, maybe move through it a few times in each day, just so the body is really ready and really prepared for a natural labour. All right, hit subscribe to join that Lemon Yoga family, and let's get started. Okay, my lovelies, come on down onto all fours, and we're going to start with really big circles of the whole body. So we're just moving the body in a lovely big circle, changing the direction whenever you're ready. This is all about having a really good wiggle to release through the spine, release and relax through the hips, and it also gets baby into a really great position for birth. So if baby is head down, which I'm hoping baby is if you are joining me for this labour prep flow today, and then baby's head is applying some gentle pressure to the cervix as we draw those circles, or as I'm showing you now, wiggling our hips from side to side. And then we'll take a few more breaths just to have a really good wiggle, good release, before finding our flat back and then curving through the spine vertebrae by vertebrae, looking to baby. Inhale to find that length, and exhale to round. And just keep that coming now in your own time. Moving with your breath, trying to really connect to baby here. All right, let's step that right foot through to the top end of our mat. I do recommend you lean on a block or a big cushion for this, and just gently rock the hips forwards and backwards. So it's a really gentle movement. We really don't want to overstretch or rock too far. Keep the chest lifted so baby feels in a really nice position. And just visualize those hips softening and opening here as you gently rock forwards and backwards. You can turn the toes out here to the 45-degree angle and continue your rocking, so you can start to open into the midsection of the pelvis as well. You can also take that back knee a little further out if you feel you want more space. All right, walk that front foot back in. Try and lengthen through the back of the right leg, leaning on your block. Take a really gentle tilt forward so you can feel a nice stretch running all the way through the back of the right leg. Hold it here and breathe. Trying to find some relaxation through the whole body. Relaxation is super important when it comes to giving birth. Let's begin to release. We're going to pop that back heel, the left heel, to the 45-degree angle and walk yourself until you're standing in a warrior one pose. Hands on your hips, or you can reach those arms up to the sky if you would rather. Really ground through the feet. Feel baby dropping down into the pelvis. And then we'll turn to the long end of the mat, that right leg forwards, left leg back. Reaching the arms from the front to the back of the room, look over your front arm. This is our warrior two. And again, just visualize baby dropping down. Gently opening through your hips here, but also building that strength to get you through labour. Reach your right arm up and over, taking a little side stretch into our reverse warrior. The left hand drops down. Breathe, breathe, and reach back forwards. All right, we're going to step in nice and carefully to the top end of your mat, and then I want you to find a wall if you can for this next one. Feet as wide as you can, and you're going to lean on the wall and just draw some really big hip circles, moving in both directions, encouraging baby's head down into the pelvis, encouraging that cervix to dilate. You can also do this leaning on your partner if you would rather. Or you can do it standing, so you don't need to use the wall at all. If you want to, you can just do this in the middle of the room and just draw really big circles. Move, breathe, and try and focus on relaxation. And staying with it for a moment more before wiggling and finding some stillness. And then I'm just using the wall, or you could use a block again so you can make your way back down to the ground, so we can repeat all of that on the other side. But before we do that, we get a little relax in a child's pose. So knees nice and wide, really sink over the feet, let the whole body relax here and tune into your breath. So we'll take a deep breath in and then blow the air out of the mouth. Inhale. Exhale to blow. And just stay with that cycle of breath for a moment. Let your shoulders soften here. Let all the muscles of the face soften. All right, release, press on up. And we'll repeat on the other side. So we're going to step our left foot through to the top end of the mat, finding that low lunge. And we'll gently rock forwards and backwards. And this is a really gentle rock. Just do what feels right for you. You know your body best. You're breathing, grounding, releasing, connecting to baby. All of those things right here on your mat. All of those things help to prepare the body for labour. Turning the toes out so you can have a really good wiggle here. So you can open deeper into the midsection of the pelvis. And stay with the rocking, or you could even swing the hips gently from side to side here if that feels nicer. Awesome job, guys. Let's straighten through the back of the left leg as much as we can, leaning on your block or your cushion, and take a little tilt forwards. Breathe space all the way through the back of the left leg. Breathe softness all the way through the back of the left leg. All right, let's roll to release. Pop that weight into your front foot. Use the block to support you as you pop your right heel down to the ground. You're finding your warrior one position, and then gently rise on up. Adjust the feet as you need to. We never want the legs too wide in pregnancy. Lift that heart space. Visualize baby dropping down into the pelvis here. Our warriors are all about building strength, feeling strong in our pregnant bodies. So breathe in that strength. Know that you are strong. You are powerful. Open into your warrior two, left leg bent, right leg is long. Reach the arms. Look over that left arm off into the distance. All right, reaching all the way up and over. Find that reverse warrior. Breathe a little bit of space through the left side of the body. Staying really grounded through the feet, really rooted and connected. And release. All right, into a yogi squat now. Knees nice and wide, and then we'll rise. Sink down, rise on up, and that's it. Just keep that coming for a few more. Stay with your breath as you're moving through these two postures. And again, keep that visualization of baby's head dropping down into the pelvis. I think the mind is a really powerful tool when it comes to these labor prep flows. All right, let's come on out of that, make that your last, and come back to those hip circles. Let's relax everything again. Loosen up through the spine, through the lower body. Breathe. That's it, stay with it. Awesome job, guys. Well done, you've got this. And then we can come all the way down to the ground. So however you can comfortably get down, come on down, and we'll make our way into Baddha Konasana, the soles of the feet meeting, the knees falling wide to the sides of the room. Breathing a bit of space into the hips. And again, this is a really nice one for getting baby head down into the correct position. And allowing those hips to open and soften, which is exactly what we want to happen when we're prepping for a natural delivery. Stay with your breath. Keep the mind focused here. Awesome job, guys. Let's take that left leg out to the side of the room and keep the right leg where it is as you begin to draw some circles, rolling the body all the way forwards and backwards. Change the direction as many times as you'd like to, and we'll begin to relax and loosen into our hips here. Just note where you feel the tightness in this stretch. Maybe it's the inner thigh, maybe it's the groin. And just breathe space. Let's take that right arm all the way up and over now into a side stretch. And once you get there, maybe drop the hand behind your back or hand onto the belly. So we're keeping the torso nice and lifted, but we're just taking the weight out of the arm. Slowly exhale and release, and we'll switch sides. Right leg out long, left leg is in, and we're coming back to our circles. So just rolling the body, finding that lovely release through the pelvis, through the inner thighs, through the groin. Sending breath all the way through the leg that's long. Letting yourself find some softness here. Like I said before, one of the best things we can do is relax so we can prepare our bodies. Take that left arm up and over or behind your back or hand onto the belly. Just let yourself melt. The whole body softening and letting go. Stay with your breath and release nice and slowly. Come on out of the side bend, come to cross-legged and stay with those circles. So you're just drawing lovely big torso circles all the way around in your own time, in your own way, changing the direction whenever you need, and just really holding in your mind that feeling of relaxation. Letting that relaxation spread through the whole body now. Noticing any little movements from baby. I always think it's really nice to connect to baby during these flows. And relax the shoulders now as you find some stillness. Reach the arms up high. Exhale down through to your heart space. Bring one hand onto baby, the other onto your heart. And just take a moment to breathe. We'll take a deep breath all the way in, sending that breath down to baby, followed by a big exhale. And this is your time now to ask baby to come out. So if you're really ready to meet your little one, have a conversation with them. Tell them, hey, baby, I'm ready. I'm so ready to meet you. You are so loved. You are so wanted. And by starting that conversation, sometimes that can be the trigger. That can be the thing that we need to get things going. You can stay here in relaxation, talking and connecting to baby for as long as you need. And I really do think this is an important part, so take your time with it. I just want to say thank you so much for joining me for today's flow. I really hope that this has worked for you, or it's helped you to feel really comfortable in your pregnant body today. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button, leave me a comment, come and let me know how you got on, and hit subscribe to join the Lemon Yoga family. I would absolutely love to have you here. I'm wishing you all the luck in the world, Mama. You have got this. And I will see you very, very soon for the next one. Take care. Bye.